Hello and happy Monday to you. Nothing Beast here, and it is another great week of video game programming and broadcasting. Hope you're all having a great day. I had an okay day, but my culinary plans were interrupted. Well, not interrupted to the point that I didn't make what I wanted to cook, but it just didn't turn out to be something that ended up being a good idea. Let me explain. It's been very rainy and very cool lately. We've had a nice cool start to the fall season here in Australia, and it's the evenings have gotten very nice and cool to the point that we have to close the windows up a little bit and bring the blankets and bundle up just a little bit more. And I kind of have been looking forward to that weather, just a little bit cooler, not so hot, not so muggy. But the rains came in along with it, and it's been very soggy. And we've had another round of flooding and flash flooding in some areas. We're okay where we're at, but other places not so much. Anyway. So, looking at the forecast over the weekend, I noticed that it was going to be kind of a cool day, and it was going to be rainy all day today. So I made the effort and plans to make chili for the first time in the year. And I usually make a big pot of chili, and it's one of those things that's it's just nice on a cool day. Where it's just rainy and blah and everything. So I throw it in the slow cooker and I just let it cook all day long until it's about late lunch, usually 2 o'clock or so, and then I eat chili for the next couple of days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But the forecast did a 180. It didn't rain at all today. In fact, it hit 81 degrees. I don't know how the hell that happened. It literally hit 81 degrees in my neighborhood. I mean, there was a nice breeze, so it wasn't super muggy and everything, but it was just, But by the time the weather had changed and everything was done, see, what I do is when I'm cooking a slow cooker recipe or something, I just get up and I make it and get it all in the pot before I make breakfast. So by time midday comes along, I'm just like, well, shit, I don't want chili now, but that's what's on the menu. And it turned out good. It was a good pot of chili. I ended up having some for, I didn't have any for lunch, but I had some for dinner, like that matters to you guys. And it was really good. It was really, it had an extra spice, and I'm not exactly sure how the hell that happened. As far as I know, I used the same ingredients. I don't know. Maybe I had an exceptionally spicy bell pepper. The Australians call that capsicum. But I like to put a little green bell pepper in my chili just to make it, give it a little bit of extra color, and a little bit of corn. I throw in some corn along with it, so you got some yellows, you got some greens, you got some, the tomato red and the brown of the beans and everything. It's very nice color combination. But yeah, so. But on the plus side, I at least remembered to take the trash out before sitting down and doing the broadcast. So, but it is Monday, and that also means that, let me get this here, a new episode of Sugar Pants Video Basement has debuted on YouTube. This is my video review channel where I take just god-awful movies and review them. Whether there's something that I recommend or I don't recommend, that's, kind of goes, case-by-case basis. But a lot of these movies that I watch are not movies that I've seen before, and I try to avoid, like really popular cult classic ones, because the whole point that I'm trying to do with this video is, this video series, is to introduce people to movies that maybe they haven't heard of. And just to showcase it and be like, if it looks interesting, check it out. If not, you've at least seen the shorthand version of it, so you don't have to sit through the whole thing. So what's the movie this week? Well, last week it was Dr. Alien. This week it is Night Beast. If you have the guts, it wants them. It is a bad movie. I'm not going to lie. This is a bad movie. But you know what? It's charming as hell, and it's a lot of fun. The monster is literally just a rubber mask. The people involved, I mean, this picture here, this cover, is accurate. What you see on this cover happens in the movie. It's got a god-awful sex scene between our hero cop, who is not an attractive man. He has the sandiest gray, blonde, curly hair. I don't know. It looks like a blonde Brillo pad. And he's got this just porno 70s mustache. He's not a handsome man. And then we have to see him have sex. It's bad. To me, I think that's more horrific than the gore. And there's some gore in this one. I was very pleasantly surprised. And the body count, my God. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say the first 17 minutes of this movie, there's more dead bodies than you'll see in entire other movies. So check that out. It's on my YouTube channel. You can find the link down below in my About page, Sugar Pants Video Basement. Please like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff because I would really like to be able to do this for maybe not necessarily a living, but I'd like it to maybe be something that I can do and have it be like a self-sustaining project where any money that comes in from like ad revenue or anything kind of helps offset the cost of the time that it takes to make these videos. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it, but there's a lot of work that goes into these videos, and I'm doing it all by myself. I don't have a staff. I'm the writer, I'm the editor, I'm the cameraman, I'm the audio guy, I am makeup. My wife will help me with some of my hair to get that mop top clown wig thing going on. That's actually my hair. So please be sure to check that out. Just got posted today, so you haven't missed anything, but Sugar Pants Video Basement. This is episode 2 of season 2. There are 4 more episodes, so 4 more weeks each Monday. It's going to come out, and I've got 4 more videos for this season. And then I've got season 3 and season 4 already done and queued up and ready to go for the rest of the year. So year 2022 is covered by way of crappy movies. And I was going to work on some videos today. And oh my God, I had no motivation to do it. I sat down, had all my files ready to go. I got started, and I was like, no, I don't have the mental acuity to do this. We're going to go do something else. So, hello, Danger Ranger 90. Hello, hope you are doing well. We are playing some Wheel of Fortune. We're going to go ahead and switch on over to it because this intro has been long enough. No. That's the thing, though. These movies, you know, I like to say that they're crap, but that doesn't mean they're bad. I love bad movies. And that's the whole point is, you know, I don't want to do movies like, you know, that everybody's done 1,000 times. I mean, like Night Beast. Not many people that I see online have done this as a review. Last week, Dr. Alien. I don't see a lot of people doing Dr. Alien. I'm not purposely going out and trying to find, you know, bad movies that no one's done. I just kind of stumble across them while I'm going, my God, this is a long loading screen. I hope it didn't crash while I was sitting there rattling on. But yeah, when I say that a movie's crap, that doesn't mean it's not entertaining. It's just crap. And crap is okay sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna try something here. Something went wrong here. So I'm actually gonna restart this. But I appreciate that. While we wait for this to reload and everything, Wheel of Fortune takes a long time to load, and I was hoping it was already done and ready to go. But I always loved the late night horror hosts. You know, I had some of them growing up, and they introduced me to a whole wave of crappy movies that are just charming as hell. And that's, again, the point, is just because it's crap doesn't mean it can't entertain. The worst thing that a movie can be is boring. And I'll let you know if these movies are boring. But it takes a lot to bore me. Some things are stupid, but at the end of it, I'm like, yeah, but I was entertained. And sometimes I'll get through a movie and I'm just like, that was the dumbest pile of shit I've ever seen. I don't ever want to see it again. That was actually a chore to sit through. You know, and And those can be high-profile movies. That doesn't mean that they're movies that nobody has seen. It's so that's what I do is, and you know, if I don't like a movie, that doesn't mean that you also won't like it. You may enjoy a movie that I absolutely despise, and that's what's great about the entertainment industry. There we go. Now it loaded. But you just never know what a movie's gonna do. But there's wow, geez, my controller was sitting on the table, scared the hell out of me when it vibrated. So that's what my whole project is it's an homage to the late night horror host. I had Elvira and the Crypt Keeper and Joe Bob Briggs and even Mystery Science Theater 3000, and all these shows gave me access to movies that I would never have watched. And that's kind of what my show is. I'm trying to continue carrying on the torch of the late night horror host, but not necessarily horror movies alone, but also, science fiction, late night sex comedies and god awful comedies and everything. Just so much of that stuff. And I love it. I've enjoyed all the work that I've put into it, and I'm hoping that I get better as I go along. And anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get to the wheel, because I have the feeling I'm going to win the car tonight. And we're starting with some food and drink. Shrimp fried rice. No. Something sticky rice.
It looks like you're ready to solve.
I missed it.
Number 3.
Seasoned sticky rice. Dang it.
Let's start a toss-up round for $2,000.
Yeah, I gotta get this one now, or else I'm not gonna be the first to play. Another food and drink. Sometimes this game gets this game really has gotten hung up on food and drink. Seems like I get a lot of food and drink. Raspberry iced tea.
Your chance to solve.
Raspberry iced tea. And that's exactly what the show is. Now, I will warn you. Right, exactly. I love what I do, and it's a lot of fun. I would just like to someday be able to see, it's food and drink. We've had 3 food and drink this entire time. This is crazy. But if I can someday monetize what I'm doing, that would be the dream. I don't mind like having to do like a part-time job and a channel, as long as the channel is, making my time kind of worth it. Because right now, I'm laying so much groundwork and I'm not monetized yet. I haven't reached that threshold on YouTube. I need a lot of hits. I need a lot of followers and subscribers and all that. And that will come with time. But I'm really trying to go with this and make a serious attempt. Some of the channels that I watch, they've been doing it for the better part of a decade, if not longer. So I know it's a long game ahead of me. But I'm looking forward to doing it. I've even got side projects that I'm ready to work on if I end up, getting ahead of the game. Anyway, let's keep going. Food and drink. This game literally has been all food and drink. Oh my god. Oh, it's going to be one of these types of games.
Next contestant, it's your turn.
So, but yeah, some of the movies that I've already done, Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. Who the hell came up with this movie? People need to talk about this movie more often. I don't hear anyone talk about this movie. And it's an interesting concept. It's boring, but that's the worst thing I think I can say about it. At least it had an interesting concept. And you'll have to forgive me, I had some chili earlier and it ended up spicier than I normally make it. I'm not sure why. It's good though. So my voice is a little spiced up. But I've got a lot of really good movies, and the episodes are done, ready to go for the rest of the year, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because what I'm working on now is actually next year's stuff. So I'm way ahead of the game.
Are we gonna hit it?
Oh my God, just give her everything.
Someone is lucky today. We could have another
I was not a Southern boy, but I've been told that when I'm playing intense video games, sometimes a Southern accent comes out. Oh, and there's no more vowels. I haven't really been paying attention. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a dream project, and I think I've got a good start. Wow.
Yes, we have some R's.
I have. Well, hopefully this will help.
Good job.
Something
Keep that going.
something
We
berries.
have a winner tonight.
We'll go ahead and allow that. Why the heck not? Well, it's not berries. Something red. Okay, well, at least there's a D. Finally a D. I always ask Pat for a D, and he never has a D for me. Oh, let's go to Italy.
650.
Let's get that D and then go to Italy.
We have one D. Well, that's a healthy amount to add to your winnings tonight.
I have no idea. I'll spin and hopefully it comes to me. Oh, get past it. Get past. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. My God, this is a terrible, terrible start to the game.
Bankruptcy gets.
Right, exactly. You know, I worked in radio for 14 years, and I loved the work, but the people just made the job terrible. And while I feel like I could get back into it, every time I've spoken to people online about working in radio, they always say the same, oh, sweet red cherries, my God. I don't think my brain is engaged today.
Are we all ready to start? Yes? Well, let's get to our places. Shall we go ahead and start the round? The category
Is all she got was 2,000? Did all she get was 1,000?
Number 2, you're up first, so take a spin.
Because she won the first toss-up, and that got her $1,000.
To make it.
Wow, that's crazy. She got that whole puzzle and only got 1,000.
Go ahead and pick up the card from.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing is I'm not just watching movies that I like. A lot of the movies I've reviewed, I've never seen before. I specifically try to avoid movies that I've seen just so I have kind of an honest reaction to them.
Any help on this? It seems we're out of luck.
Honestly, I think the only one that's released so far that I actually had seen before was my debut episode, Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity. I remember seeing that on Late Night USA, and but I don't. Conan the Barbarian, maybe, but I feel like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian movies are a little too high profile.
Yes, we have some R's.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would do Ator the Fighting Eagle. That's some sword and sandal schlockery. With the what is that? Miles O'Keefe. Oh, he's just dreamy in Ator the Fighting Eagle, and there's a couple of others. Before and after. How about D?
We have one D.
Well, hopefully someday.
That's a
I want to stick through it until I hit that tipping point where, you know, the algorithm starts recognizing me and I start getting suggested among, you know, some major searches. But here's the thing. I believe that when I get done with the year...
That's about as painful as bankruptcy gets.
I don't think I'm going to win this round. I don't think I've ever lost a game and didn't go to the final round. I don't think I'm going to go to the final round in this one. I keep hitting bankrupt. But I believe that at the end of the year, when I've got 24 episodes out there floating around and everything, I feel like that'll give me a good chance at seeing what the algorithm on YouTube has to do. So slow but steady will win the race, and I firmly believe that.
Could you pick up that wild card?
You know, it's funny, I keep saying that all I want to do is win the car. I don't think I'm going to win the game.
You can certainly buy a vial. Yes, we have some A's.
Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. What's nice is I'm on Twitter and I'm talking with some of the other people that I've actually been watching for years, and they were kind of the inspiration to get me, get my ass in gear and take a stab at it myself. Some of them are more professional, some of them are, not quite as, high tech and everything, and I was like, I feel like I can do this. Okay. Let's do an S.
Yes, we have some S's.
Okay, so I got first half of the car.
Wow, good job.
All right, something dressing. Preparing. No. Well, I got a couple of them. I think that something speak and dressing. Thousand Island dressing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sugar Pants is a character I have actually had for so long. He's actually old enough to buy alcohol in the States. Well, heck, a vowel isn't going to cost me anything, so let's get that I out of the way. Yeah, Sugar Pants, I created him in college, and he's kind of evolved over the years. And his official debut as the clown that you see right now is I used to work at a haunted house, and one year they requested me be the scary clown, and that was the first time that I had ever brought him out for the public. All right, let's get the N out of the way.
Yes, we have some N's.
Oh wow, that really cleaned up.
Are you interested in taking a gamble on the mystery wedge?
No.
There's a chance you're not bad.
No.
Quite a bit of money now.
That was the 1,000. I'll take the thousands. Okay, learning to speak. Oh, learning to speak French dressing. Okay. I was kind of joking that the dressing was actually like salad dressing, but that's what it is. Learning to speak French dressing. Don't lose a turn. Okay, let's go to Italy. Learning to speak French. So let's just go down the line.
We have one L.
Well, see, what happened was the very first time I ever did like clowns was when I was in college. I was a theater major, and my theater class. No.
Come on, let's go. It looks like things are not in your favor right now.
Shut up, Pat. Oh, I had a vacation. I had half the car. I had the puzzle. Anyway, in my college class, I had a section of the theater we did. My grandma was a pro clown. Oh, you mean professional clown? That's cool. Like was she in a circus or a theater troupe? While you type out your answer, I'll finish my story. But we had a section of my theater classes. We were doing children's theater. We did some puppetry. We did like street performance and stuff like that. Just really interesting stuff. And one of them, we did a section on clowns. And we had to create our own persona. We had to do the makeup. And we had to find a costume and all that sort of stuff. And then we had to learn some tumbling and things like that. It was really a lot of fun, and I loved that class. And I miss it. I miss it a lot. It didn't get me very far in life, but...
Great job. That's quite a bit of cash in your pocket now. Contestant number 3, your chance to solve.
She got it. She got it. She didn't. She blew it. I didn't see what she typed. I'll have to look back at the replay on that one. All right, just get me anything. My God, I will solve the puzzle. And another bankrupt. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. But I'm telling a story anyway. So we had to create our own clown persona, and we had to do a routine and everything, and it was a lot of fun. And I had never done that before, but I'd always loved, you know, creepy clowns and things like that. So I was.
We have a prize round now.
Look at that! Everybody's got 2,000. Nobody's winning any money in this game.
You all ready? The category is occupation. Contestant number 3, you're up first. So take
It's an interesting story that you're telling. Making poor jokes. Yeah. So when I got out of college, I had these notes, and because you know when we were designing our makeup and everything, we had these, you know, makeup tutorials and everything, and they were just blank faces, and we would just draw on them. So we had a blueprint on how to create our makeup and everything. So skip ahead many years. I join up with a theater group in my small town, and I do regular performances. Well, I get to know the director of the facility.
We have 1 S.
I get to know the director of the facility, and he realizes that I've got kind of a sick sense of humor. Well, one year he comes to me, and he calls me up at work, and he asked me if I'd be able to join him after I get off work. And I hit another fucking bankrupt. I'm about ready to just quit this game and start over, because for some reason this game hates me. How many bankrupts have I hit now? Is that 4? I don't have any money. I haven't won anything. My God, this is the lowest scoring game I have ever been a part of in this game. So anyway, he calls me up, and after I get off of work, I go to his office, and he says that he wants to do a haunted house fundraiser for the theater so that they can, you know, get some money for future shows and everything. And I'm thrilled at the idea, and I'm just like, I love. Let me hit that. Well, I honestly, I'll tell you why I did the creepy clown in just a little bit. So we're going over some ideas on how to make a haunted house, and I'm going to hit another fucking bankrupt. My God, I'm glad I got someone to talk to, because I'd probably kill myself after this game. This is ridiculous. So we do the planning, and neither of us have any idea what we're doing. We've never done a haunted house, but I go home and I look up YouTube hidden cameras of haunted houses and everything, and I'm just immersing myself in it. So we get the first thing done, and the first year that we do it, I'm the chainsaw man. I've got this girl, she's tied up to the ceiling, and I come out with a real chainsaw and chase people away. She's all, help me, he's gonna kill me, and then I come out and I'm and that chainsaw almost killed me because of all the gas fumes that it was belching all night long in a poorly ventilated building. I'll say that much. We did so many things in that haunted house that were probably not legal, but we got away with it for a long time. So the first year comes and goes, and it's a minor success. It gets more money than we sank into it. They were able to use it. So the next year we're like, okay, let's go a little bit bigger. So the next year, I'm part of the planning process, and we get a great group of student volunteers. These kids, I say kids, but they're college students. They were great. They took direction well. If they were having trouble with something, they would ask, and we'd try to workshop something that would work. And we all worked together great. It was a great group of kids, young adults, I should say. Let's go with R.
Yes, we have some R.
So that second year, I was the butcher, and I'm just covered in blood. I've got a room that's full of body parts and meat hanging from the ceiling. It's glorious.
We have 1 B.
And the thing that I thought was so funny was I was the first thing people saw when they came in. And there were some people I scared so badly, they turned around, went back out to the lobby and said, nope, I don't want any part of this. But the rule was no refunds. It don't matter if you were in for 5 seconds, no refunds. Anyway, so finally, we have 2 great years of Haunted House going on. So we get the 3rd year, and the 3rd year that my director, and I'm gonna hit that fucking bankrupt again. Oh. So the director, he asked me, he was like, is there anything you want to do? Because in the previous 2 years, he was like, I'd like you to be this. And he's like, you're so good at everything you do. Is there anything you want to do? And I said, people are scared shitless of clowns. I don't know why. Me personally, I don't find clowns scary. But I understand that people find them very scary. So they say, okay, be the scary clown. So we go into the prop scene and we get this red and white tarp that looks like a circus tent, and we drape it up in my room and everything. So I get the circus room area, and it's glorious. I love it. And I just jump out screaming and laughing at people in a role that almost killed me. It was so much fun.
500.
Oh my God. Let's try a K. I think there's work.
I'm sorry,
nope.
There are none on the board.
So the 3rd year we did the Haunted House, I play the scary clown. Now this is the first real tangible time that Sugar Pants appears.
800.
He doesn't have his name yet, but as the weekends go along, eventually people are like, well, what's your clown name? And I was like, I don't know. And then for some reason, Sugar Pants just came out and everyone was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I'm like, I don't know why that makes sense, but I'll take that. So, yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Like I said, I mean, I understand why people are afraid of clowns. They're kind of this weird antithetical thing that doesn't exist in reality. And, most people see them when they're software developer. Now give me 1 spin so I can win the damn thing. I need some damn money. So it's like, I understand the fear. I don't personally get it, but that's fine. As long as I can scare people. And that year, I scared the shit out of people. And what's funny is I have hidden camera footage of this year.
No, we don't seem to have any of those.
DEVELOP. So there's only 2 letters yet. So I'll have to, at some point, share my haunted house videos of me being the butcher and me being Sugar Pants and the haunted house, because it's some good stuff. Let's do the developer, and I am literally going to solve because I have to get something.
Contestant number 1, please solve.
Software developer. My God. And how much did I end up with? 8,000? Oh, that was a prize round.
Great job. After the show, don't forget to pack your bags because you'll be going to Greece.
Ancient Greece awaits you. Join us for a trip
let that go through there.
Mediterranean as we
we're going to Greece.
Plan some free time for a cruise to many Mediterranean
Well,
islands where you
I actually have tons of views because it's been up on YouTube for so long. It's already up on YouTube. It's just in an alternate account. So I might repost it and do that. But yeah, people love that thing. I think it's about 10 years old at this point, maybe older.
Contestant number 3, it's your chance.
My God. Ugh.
It's time to start this round. The category is...
This is a terrible round. 10,000.
I'll give the wheel 1.
So yeah, I should probably maybe post the link, or maybe I'll send a message to you so you can see the original videos. There's actually 4 of them. I had so much footage that I had, year 1, year 2, or not, I'm sorry, not year 1, year 2, but like the first half and the second half. of the first of the butcher year, and then the clown year it was part 1, part 2, because there was just so much.
Do we have any of those?
No D's.
I'm sorry. We have 1A.
So it's not the greatest quality because the video camera was a handheld, and this was before high def and everything. Honestly, I don't even know what that camera's resolution was, but it was also nighttime and foggy and dark and everything. It's dubious quality, but I put so much work into editing those files down.
Contestant number 3, your chance to solve.
I actually continued doing that haunted house for years. And but the year I was the clown was the best.
I'm sorry, there are none on the board.
Yeah. That was my debut. I actually go back and I look at Slave Girls and I'm just like, but I had to start somewhere. I was like, I wasn't sure exactly what my format was, and I learned so much throughout the first year. So the episodes get better and better as they go along.
I'm sorry.
So, but I'm proud of myself, and I've got it out there and everything. So I have absolutely no idea. Around the house.
We have 1.
1S. Well, I appreciate the support, Danger Ranger, and you know, in some years when I'm a big famous YouTuber and I'm making thousands and thousands of dollars per video, you can always say I knew him when.
Great job. That's quite a bit of cash in your pocket now. Contestant number 2, would you like to solve?
You had to watch that Tucker.
We have 1L.
I'm drawing a blank. What do you mean by Tucker? Are you talking about Dale and Tucker versus Evil?
Contestant number 3, would you like to solve?
Cool as a cucumber.
We have 1C.
Okay, not the C that I thought.
That going, and you'll be heading home a winner tonight. Contestant number 1, would you like to solve?
Cool. Rule, hool, cool, mool, zool. It's got to be pool, but I don't know the rest of that.
Yes, we have some W's.
Oh.
Great job. That's quite a bit of cash in your pocket now.
Oh wow.
Contestant number 2,
Wool.
would you like to solve? Do we have any of those?
Well, I know the last word's sweater, wool, but I have no idea what that middle part is.
We have 1R.
And that R didn't help out.
Going, and you'll be heading home a winner tonight. Contestant number 1, would you like to solve?
Oh my god, I have absolutely no idea what the hell that's trying to say. Wool. Oh, wool V-neck sweater. Jesus. Oh my god, that hurt trying to pull that one out of the ass.
Did you just pull that out of thin air?
Yeah. No, I pulled it out of my ass, Pat.
Let's get started with the bonus round.
All right. Oh, game, you owe me some serious cash for that. That was the most shenanigan-filled round I think I've ever had. You owe me an easy puzzle and a big prize.
Occupation.
This is literally the lowest scoring,
R-S-T-L-N.
the lowest scoring round I think I have ever played. And it's on video.
I'm going to ask you to go ahead and pick 3 more consonants and a vowel.
All right, let's go with M, B, D, and I.
I was pretty sure you were going to get that one.
Oh, shut up, Pat. That didn't do anything.
Just a few moments to solve, so
Is it
go quickly.
shallowest? No. Oh my goodness. Ventriloquist. No, damn it. No. I got so excited.
Time is running low. 10 seconds.
I don't know. Geologist, for Christ's sake. Now you want 45,000, you son of a bitch. Every time I lose the final round, it's always more than the 32,000 minimum that I always win. My God, what a pathetic round. I am not happy with that at all. Oh, that's terrible. Yes, I want a rematch. I can't leave that alone. That was terrible. How many times did I hit bankrupt on that? That's ridiculous. Had to have been at least 5 times over two or 3 rounds. Every time I got any kind of headway. Skip. All right, Olivia and Grayson. I'm going to kick your asses because I've got some vindication I need. Ba-da-da-da. Something radio broadcast. Oh, live radio broadcast. I've done those. Live radio broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the grand opening of the brand new Fat Person's... Oh, it's been a while since I've done my radio voice, but let's see how we do that. How did we do that? Hot Country 93.7 FM, and good evening to you people. And we are hanging out at the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, where it is the next opportunity for you to get re-signed up for the $50,000 giveaway that we are going to be giving away just in time for the holiday season. Come on out here and check it out, because the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill has got all the hot eats and the cool treats that you love. Whether you're just getting off work and you need some dinner, make sure you swing by, grab the kids, because they're giving away free ice cream cones, 1 to every child. And get over here and sign up, because up until 7 o'clock we are going to be getting you signed up for a chance at that $50,000 that we are giving away. We are going to be drawing that name right before 7 o'clock, so make sure you get out here, get yourself signed up, and hang out, because it's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple of hours. So come on out here to the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill right here in downtown Sequoia with Hot Country 93.7 FM. Oh, I did that for 14 years.
Are you ready to solve?
Spooky haunted house. Look at that. Oh my God, the game is listening to me. Oh my God, that is spooky. That is, oh, that's hilarious.
No? Okay.
Okay, I think the game's apologizing to me.
The category is, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm jacking it. Oh, that's hilarious. My Xbox is listening to me. Right on to bankrupt. At least I didn't lose any money with that one.
Very sorry. Just try to keep positive thoughts now.
Oh my goodness. Oof. It has gotten hot. I'm still really disappointed. The weather was supposed to get cooler, and then we hit like 81 degrees today, and I'm still reeling from it. Oh, thank you. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the work. But I worked with people who were bound and determined to make it the most miserable experience possible. And I had to quit for safety's sake, and I was leaving the country, so I was like, I can't focus on my visa application and deal with a job that's basically putting me in the hospital. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore.
I'm sorry, there are none on the board.
Iowa weather. No, I'm talking Australia weather. It got hot. We're actually in fall right now. I think we're officially in fall. I can't remember. It's so weird here. They don't go by a date on the calendar. They go by like the first of the month. And I can't remember when the cutoff is.
Yes, we have some S's.
Yeah, weather's a guess. Okay, I see what you're meaning right now. Yeah. Here though, my God, I've given up. I used to live in the Midwest, and I would. I actually had to do the weather for the radio station that I worked at. And I was constantly following it because if there were any thunderstorms or tornadoes, I had to go on the air and keep people safe. And I hated it. It's the only part of the job that I hated.
We have one off.
So I kind of got used to the idea of, you know, weather patterns and being able to see them and be able to follow them. I come here to Australia. It is such a microclimate situation. Every area is different. I can't keep up with it. It changes all the time. It's never right. If they say that it's guaranteed to rain, it won't. And if they say that it's going to be a sunny day, bring your umbrella.
650. Will we get any
No
help on
D's.
this?
I don't know why I keep guessing it. They never have any D's. But it's a lovely country overall. It's just right now we're going through a really nasty, rainy season, and we've got a lot of flooding. Although some of it does kind of turn out cute. Me and my wife took our dogs to the dog park to get them out and get some exercise, and it was the biggest, muddiest mess.
Ouch.
Yeah, snow at 70 degrees. Yeah, I believe it. But we took the dogs up to the dog park, and it was just this giant muddy mess. It was like I couldn't even walk in it because it was just.
550.
It was awful, but the dogs loved it. They came home and they were just covered in mud. And we got some great photographs, some great videos of them chasing around and running. You know, and they're corgis. They're two corgis. They actually were on the show last week. I think Wednesday. I can't remember what night they were, but I had to do some pet sitting, and they were in my office.
You can certainly buy a
but they
don't seem to have any of those.
You know, and it don't matter the pedigree that a dog comes with. A dog is a dog. And I was actually a little surprised by how willing my two corgis were to get messy. To, you know, they find something stinky, they're rolling in it, and I'm just like, a dog is a dog is a dog. They just all are. Boy, we're running out of good letters. Let's try a C.
No, we don't seem to have
Fuck!
any of those. $700.
So, like I said, we got some great video of them making a big muddy mess. They find some mud puddles to splash around. They had a lot of fun, and then we brought them home and put them out in the yard, and we're like, okay, now you guys stay out there until you dry up. Our smallest one, Chili, she got mud all over her face. You couldn't even tell what color she was. It was hilarious. But thank God the corgis have a specific type of coat that makes mud just kind of sheet off of them. It's very nice. That doesn't stick to them very well, and it works itself out.
900.
Yeah, pug's much different. The corgi is most famously it's associated with the Queen of England. They got the little butts. They got the big floof and everything. Most of them don't have tails more than nubs, but ours have a full tail. I didn't realize that when you see a corgi that has like a little stump nub tail, that it's cosmetically.
Number 3. Go ahead and solve.
Oh well, geez, I didn't even get a chance. How are these people walking away with just the bare bones minimum of prize money? It's crazy. But yeah, I found out that the little corgi tail nub, if they're not bred that way, they're docked. And I don't believe in cosmetic surgery for dogs unless it's for their health or well-being. If you want it just because that's the way you want the dog to look, well, I'm against that. I think that's unnecessary cruelty. And you know, like some people, they'll take the ears of a dog and they'll crop them so that they're perked up all the time. I think they do that with the Doberman.
900.
I could be mistaken on that one, but yeah.
One fly. Good job. Keep that going, and you'll be heading home a winner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pugs are grunty little dogs. Although my dog Chili, we call her the grunty little pig because she's always grunting. I don't know if she's got like a deviated septum or something, but she is the gruntiest little thing. She's always making little pig noises, and I'm like, I don't think we got a corgi with this one. This whole session of Wheel of Fortune has been very passive for me. It's like someone else is in the driver's seat and I'm just hanging out. Thankfully, I got someone to chat with.
Yes, we have some O's.
My name is Emilio del Togo. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I tell you, if the game doesn't pick up, I may not have more than one more after this in me. This is pretty ridiculous. Oh yeah, min pin. My brother had a min pin, and they can be little snappy little bastards. It was so neurotic too. That thing wouldn't let anyone get near it.
With your free play, you aren't out of it yet. We have one F.
Wow, one F.
That's quite a bit of cash in your pocket now.
Right, and I've noticed that the small breeds, like the toy breeds and maybe the next size up, if they're mistreated at all, they just get so neurotic. And they just have that tiny dog syndrome where they feel like they have to prove themselves a lot harder, and it makes it tough to have those. Well, let's just go ahead and get the R out.
Have some R's.
Oh, good. I get the one that has 20 of them when I get the basic 500.
Could you pick up that wild card? I just want to remind you that you have a chance to use your wild card.
My brother from another mother. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you. Napoleon complex, exactly. I had a friend whose mom loved, what do you call them? Chihuahuas. Oh God. I don't know if they're just all that way or if she was just raised it wrong, but that thing was always just a pain. No, because it'll be a bankrupt. I'm not even gonna play that. And she had 2 of them, but they weren't like purebred. Oh, get the car! Get the car! Get the car! Get the car! Oh, dang it! They weren't purebred Chihuahuas. They were just really small.
Yes, we have some T's. Good job. Keep that going. I just want to remind you that you have a chance to use your wild card.
Yes, I have a chance to use my wild card, but I'm not going to. Don't lose that turn. Don't lose that. God damn it!
Just didn't make it this time. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this game does not like me tonight. That's one thing I hate is when they give you when you get all the letters, you get it all figured out, and you're just trying to get a couple of extra dollars, and then they just chuck it away and put you right on the lose a turn. Come on, hit the bankrupt, hit the bankrupt, hit the bankrupt. Okay.
Ouch.
Finally, it happens to somebody else. All right, come on. Give me some big, big money. I'll take the trip to Italy.
Make it. Prize. Yes, we have some H's. You can pick up that. Don't forget you have that wild card. Would you like to use it?
I really want that car. And I'm going to be stupid and I'm going to hit a bankrupt on this one. You just watch. Well, that's an extra 1,000 that I didn't have before.
We have one N.
And there we go. You know, some dogs just have a lousy personality.
There's a chance at winning 10,000.
No. There's definitely, you know, some dogs just have a bad temperament. But sometimes you wonder how much of the breed kind of gives that.
Trip to Italy.
Yeah. Trip to Italy.
Round, the winner will be getting a special prize on top of the cash. The category is praise.
See, and I've had a lot of dogs in my life. I've never had a dog that ever was mean-spirited. But the biggest problem I always had with some of the dogs was because they were either rescue dogs or they were dogs that just showed up on my property and we just kept them. You always had to figure out what their previous owner did to fuck them up. And then you had to fix it. And I always hated that part about dog ownership. Because all my life, I never had the opportunity where I just walk into a place and say, I want that one as a puppy. I've never had that. So that's why I got a Corgi, because I was just like, just one time in my life, I want to be able to just go and pick out exactly what I want.
We have one R.
All that, and there's just one R? That's insane.
Just a quick reminder now, if you have a wild
you know, I'm not against, you know, breeders or anything like that. But I think that people should do their part and, you know, make sure that the pet population stay down and everything. But there was just one time. One time.
We have one
S. One S? My God, all the common letters are just not available.
Would you like to use it?
Well, shit, let's get the other one.
Yes, we have some tea.
Well, see, and even if they do it for money, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person or anything. But, you know, you just have to do your research. Some places are puppy mills. Some places are legitimate people who, you know, are involved with, you know, high-profile breeding. But I am a firm believer of going to the pound and checking there. Our two cats are rescue cats. We got them from the same. Stay safe. We got them from the same place, and we try to give them a pretty good life. And they're not real happy right at the moment because.
We have one.
Oh my God! I am just picking away at this thing.
Just a quick reminder now.
They're not. The two cats that we have are not happy because we're also pet sitting a friend's dog. So now it's 3 dogs, 2 cats in the house. Get past it. Get past it. Okay.
Wow, amazing. $1 million. Hold on tight to that. Yes, we have some H's.
I was going to say 1H.
Fantastic. You might be pretty happy right now. I know I would be. Don't forget you have that wild card. Would you like to use it?
Don't. Keep going. Oh, there's a lot of letters, so this is the time that those half cars coming into play could really happen. Let's go with an N.
We have one N.
One N, my God. So ridiculous.
Just a quick reminder now. You have a wild card.
Let's knock out some vowels. I got some cash.
You've certainly got the money, so go ahead. Yes, we have some ease.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's all I needed. I got it. Now, let me hit that express now that I know what the damn thing is. Now, I never get to hit that express when I know the puzzle.
650. Yes, we have some bees. That's a lot of money. As always, I want to remind you that you've got the...
Yes, Pat, as always, you want to remind me, I'm well aware of it, I'm not using it. Come on, hit that express, hit that... Yeah, buddy!
Yes, we have.
So now I get to fill in the entire puzzle. There's not that many letters left, but everyone's worth 1,000
This is
now.
a rare opportunity.
Yes.
To enter.
B-E-A-U-T-Y is in the eye of... so let's do consonant.
We have one F. Well, that is a healthy amount to add to your winnings tonight.
All right, of the beholder, consonant L.
We have one L. Don't go spend that all at once.
Oh, it's all vowels now, so let's go ahead and just solve.
Contestant number 1, it's your chance.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. See, the way that express works,
After the show, don't
if
forget
you
to
know what the
grab
puzzle
your
is, you
bag
can
because
keep
you'll
guessing
be going
vowels
to
and you get
race.
$1,000 every single time. But if you make one mistake, your turn ends and I think you lose it all.
Eastern Mediterranean.
It's time to start another
Dang, we got
toss-up
some
round.
money for that round.
$1,000.
We're up to 35,000. That well has made up for the previous round. Friendly.
Contestant number 3.
I have
go
no
ahead.
idea what that second word is. Friendly drinks.
Contestant number 2, your chance to solve.
I'll let her have it. Now she's on the
Let's
board.
Go ahead and start the round. The category is food.
It's another round I didn't win the car, so I'm not too worried about it.
Let me give the wheel one final spin.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, stop. Another food and drink category.
Unfortunately, that's not what we need.
Oh, she really looked disappointed there.
Do we have any of those? No. I'm sorry.
Why does Grayson have kind of a am I crazy? Does he have kind of a Markiplier thing
Will we
going
get
on?
any help on this?
Next time he comes
It
around,
seems we're
I mean,
out
his hair is different, but I don't know. Maybe I'm off base. I'm not a big Markiplier fan, but I have seen a few videos of him in it. Dude's got a hell of a voice,
Would you
though.
like to solve? We have one.
It's not that I'm not a fan. It's just, I'm not. I just don't
go and
watch the
spend
show.
all that at once now.
I don't know. There's just something
Contestant number
Markiplier-ish.
3, your chance to solve.
I'm making that a word, Markiplier-ish. It probably already exists. Let's do
We
an
have
S.
one S.
Hello, everybody. I can't do it.
That's
I can't
a
do it.
lot of money you won there. Contestant number
We're
1.
going to
Would
do
you
the
solve?
puzzle. We're going to win the puzzle. A few of his videos I find amusing, but we'll pass. I don't know what I was doing. I'm more of a Game Grumps fan
No, we
myself,
don't
personally.
seem to have any of those. Wow, not a
I think
single
Dan
one on the board. I'm sorry.
Avedon is a hilarious individual. He just reminds me of that type of person that if you were sitting down on a couch playing video games, he's the exact person you'd want sitting next to you, either playing the game with you or just hanging out.
We have one H.
I took a stab in the dark. I have no idea. Food and drink.
Good job. Keep that going. You'll be heading home a winner tonight. Contestant number 1, would you like to solve?
Nope. Because I don't know what it is.
Contestant number 2, your chance to solve.
Okay, well, it's definitely dumplings.
Do we have any of those? No. I'm sorry.
Oh, Chinese dumplings. Let's...
Yes, we have some seeds.
No. Chicken. C-H-I-C-K-E-N. Chicken.
Contestant number 1, would you like to solve?
Chicken. Dump. Wow. Oh, that's okay, Danger Ranger. Tech issues come up.
Did you just pull that out of thin air?
Sort of. 42,000 before the final round. That's a little bit better.
Our lucky contestant looks eager to...
Yeah, I'm eager. Shut up. Just keep on talking there, buddy. All right, so the $1 million is in play. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to ask you to come with me now. Phrase. I think you know the letters R, S, T, L, N, and E. Let's see what kind of help you can get. Of course, here's the part where I ask for 3 consonants and a vowel.
Oh, it's be yourself. Be...
I just want to remind you that...
Oh, I have that.
Use your wild card.
Well, there's nothing else. We'll just pick D.
You made that look easy. We only have a short amount of time, so go ahead and solve.
It's be yourself. Million.
You'll be paying for
You see that? Every time I win the final round, it's the smallest amount ever. This game... It's not even a matter of leveling up at this point. Now it's just screwing with me. Every time. Oh my gosh. Let's see the stats. Yeah. Oh, it's true. It's so true. But you notice the last round when I lost, it was the 45,000. I mean, it's just points, but it's more the principle of the thing. Every time I win, it's the smallest amount on that board, and it always is. I don't even know how high that thing goes because I usually win. But when I don't win, that's when you see some other numbers. All right, I think I got one more in me. This has actually been a lot more draining than I thought it was going today. So I think this will be my last game unless I have an amazing round. Because it's yeah.
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, but see, you have to hit the million, and you have to win it from the wheel, and then it's in play in the final one. And the thing that gets me is, I'm gonna pause this right here because this is a bit of a rant that I have about this. Here's the thing. The game is not giving you that $1 million. You know, you win the car, you don't really get the car. Can we make it just a little more likely? You know, I've played dozens of games on this. There's only been 2 times that I actually had both halves of the car, and both times I lost because of, you know, shenanigans. I've never won the car. I've never won the million. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. It's like programmers of the game. You do realize this is fantasy. But I mean, in this context of it, it's just make it a little bit easier to win the car. I know you wanted to make it as close as possible to the game. That's fine, but maybe put an extra car wheel, car wedge on the wheel. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, because if I ever win the million, I'll probably be more excited. Oh, sliced watermelon.
Answer, please go ahead.
But I mean, it's like Wheel of Fortune is the only video game that's like, we want this to be as realistic as possible. And it's like, okay, I just played a game where I have a shotgun that holds 75 rounds. Then I played a game where I wear, 500 pounds worth of armor and I can still roll like a gymnastic tumbler in the Olympic Games. Then I play Wheel of Fortune where I don't win any fucking money. It makes no damn sense to me.
Ready for the toss-up.
It's like Wheel of Fortune. We can make it a little bit more fantasy than actually being on the game. Shitty Beatles.
Are you ready to solve contestant number 3?
Well, dang, Emma. Kind of looks like Emma Watson.
Let's go ahead.
Is that her name?
Shall we go ahead and
Hermione?
start the round? The category is thing.
Emma Stone. No,
Number 3. Go
not
ahead
Emma
and
Stone.
Take the first spin.
Too many Emmas in Hollywood these days.
Are we going to make it? Prize. Unfortunately,
And she picks a
that's
Q.
not what we need.
No, it's Leviosa.
We have 1 S.
1 S.
Well, that is a healthy amount to add to your winnings tonight.
Yeah, it's weird to make any kind of comments about somebody who started acting as a child actress and then grew up and like is now of the legal age where you can say things about their, about what they look like physically. It's just weird, but I'm kind of an older generation where I try not to talk about the physical attributes of those much younger than me. I've tried my entire life not to be a creeper. Now I'm trying to avoid being the old creeper.
600.
Yeah. Oh shit, let's get the T out of the way. We'll just go down the line. RSTLNE. It's a thing, but I don't know what thing it is. Ooh, a city trip. I need a city trip.
I'm sorry.
And there's no D. I never get the D, and now I've lost my city trip. But I tell you, if I win a car, I could take a trip to the city just fine.
600.
Yeah, I think this will be my last round for the night. Ooh.
Well, that's a healthy amount to add to your winnings tonight.
Oh my god, she's wearing a Wheel of Fortune t-shirt underneath her jacket. That's like, oh, don't be that guy. You know, there's the...
650.
You wear it, there's always that guy at the concert who's wearing a t-shirt of the band that they're going to go see, and it's like, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. And it's like, you're on the show. Don't wear a t-shirt of the show.
Not a single one on the board. I'm sorry.
So weird.
$700. No, we don't seem to have any of those.
So there actually was a Z in there? Well, it's not Grizzly. There've been some weird puzzles this round. Get past the bankrupt. Get past the bankrupt.
900.
Oh, prize. Good call. Let's see if...
Have one each.
Oh, no, it's not.
Keep that going. You'll be heading home a winner tonight.
It was a good guess, but I went with you and then I still found a P elsewhere. Yikes. Let's get some vowels.
What vowel would you like? Yes, we have some E's.
Wow, I am at a loss.
No, we don't. See
Ah!
You've certainly got the money. We have one O.
Bronze. Bronze. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank.
550. Unfortunately, there are none on the board.
No H's. Bronze sculpture. There we go.
$500. Do we have any of those?
That's right. Pick all the dumb letters because now I know what it is. Just get me some money. No bankrupts. Big money, no whammies. Big money. There!
Wow, $2,500.
All right. BRONZ sculpture. There's no double letters, so let's just go down the
We
line.
have one B. Don't go and spend all that at once now.
Oh, stay away.
650.
Oh.
We have one N. That's a fair bit of cash you picked up.
All right. There's just a C. So let's see if we can get a prize on top of it. Well, an extra 600. That's not too bad.
600. We have one C.
Poop.
Don't go spend that all at once now. Are you ready to solve contestant number 1?
It's either a U or an A there, Pat.
I
No!
wasn't sure how you were going to solve this one.
You really had that little low of confidence of me, huh?
Enjoy standing here,
Like there was
I'm ready
literally
to
two
get the
letters
show
available
started.
and they were
Let's
both
get this round
vowels, either
started.
an A or a
The
U.
category is around the house.
He's so condescending
Contestant number
sometimes.
1, you're up first, so take a spin.
All right. Okay, so here you're ready to solve exactly. All right, so now we got the two car halves on the board on the wheel. We have got to hit them. I'll take the city trip if I can get it.
Do we have any of those?
No S's, really. Oh, that's all right.
$700. We have one T.
Advertising copywriter.
Once now. You've certainly got the money. Wow, not a single one on the board. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I figure if I play enough of this, at some point I've got to win the car, I've got to win the million.
We
I'd
have
love to
one
see it.
D.
I mean, yeah, I could look up a video on YouTube, but I'd rather it happen
Keep
to
that
me.
going. You'll be heading home a winner tonight. Are we going
Oh,
to
one
hit it?
click too far.
Wow, I am very sorry. Just try to keep positive thoughts now. $650.
I like that last little funk. R.
Unfortunately,
Oh, my goodness gracious.
you can certainly buy a vowel. We have one O.
Oil debutantes. Well, I'm glad you're engaged.
550.
I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, but when I hit my teen years, I was more of a Jeopardy fan.
If you'd like to buy a vowel, we have 1 E.
I hate to say it, but one of my favorite game shows of all time was Deal or No Deal. It was the dumbest concept. Pick a suitcase and then just pick them until you're out of suitcases. Try to keep the big money in play, but there's absolutely no skill. I found it a fascinating show.
Wow, not a single
But here in
one.
Australia, there's some game shows that that I haven't seen in the States. Maybe because I never watched like the Game Show Network, they might have them, but I don't know. But they have like these prime time game shows, and they're fucking awesome. There's this one called The Tipping Point. Have you ever been to the
Good job. Keep that going. We'll be heading home a winner tonight.
the arcade, and they have those machines where they have the quarter, they have the sliding thing, and you launch tokens in, and you try to get the tokens to fall. I don't know what those things are called, but you know, there's prizes and there's tokens and coupons and everything, and they're all stacked up, and the thing is always pushing, so when you launch the token in, you're trying to get it to push the stack off into the prize bucket. Anyway, that's what the tipping point is. It's, you have trivia questions, and you get these tokens that you can drop onto the giant board, and all these tokens that fall during your turn are points that you score, and it's worth, each one's worth a certain amount of money.
We have 1 E.
Oval dining table. There we go. I had to think about that one for a bit. D-I-N-I-N-G. Okay, so we got two more letters. But the tipping point is a fun little game, but there's a little bit of strategy to it, but yeah.
We have 1 B.
It's a fun little game. There's a British version, and then there's an Australian version, and some of the channels, they play either one. And it's a fun little game. All right, I'm going on a city trip. If I can't get a car, I want the city trip.
We have 1 G. Go ahead.
Well, I was hoping you'd be listening to me. I'm not talking to hear myself. Actually, I am.
1, please solve.
I think that's right. All right, let's take that city trip.
That is incredible. How did you come up with that?
Come with us on a trip to Italy and experience the
It's
warm,
the Leaning
sunny
Tower of
Mediterranean
Pizza.
climate, the ancient sights in Rome, and the wonderful food.
It's 7,000.
Look at that muddy-ass river. Was that the best day to
It's time
film?
for the prize round. The winner will be getting a special prize on top of the cash. The category is praise. Contestant number 2, go ahead and take the first.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we're going to say we're sending you to Italy, but it's really Chicago.
Are we gonna make it? That's about
Right,
it.
exactly.
Bankruptcy gets.
Yeah, don't die. Your traveler's insurance won't cover stabbings.
Are we going to
Wow, they both about hit the same bankrupt sliver. Smallest sliver on the board, and they both almost hit it.
Well, that's a healthy amount to add to your winnings tonight. You've certainly got the money. Unfortunately, that's not what we need.
Ah, there it is.
Wow, I'm very
Well, I guess it's been a lot less of those, and I'd rather hit it on my first run. I love you, Mom. I'm guessing that's what it is.
900. Yes, we have some S's.
Okay, I was
A
wrong.
lot of money you won there. If you'd like to buy a vowel, yes, we have some O's.
I miss you, boo. See, and that's the other thing I hate about this. These rounds where you have the car in play, when they make them these tiny little puzzles that have no letters whatsoever, and all the letters that are there are doubled up. There's literally no chance to hit the half car unless you hit them,
Is always a pain.
unless the game has already designated that that's what's going to happen. I think that's what it is. I miss you, boo.
It's a free play.
It's a free play.
So take another spin. We have one M.
I think that's what it is. I miss you, boo.
You've got quite a bit of money now.
I have quite a bit of money. Yeah, I have 500, you condescending, smarmy little bastard. And now you're taking that away from me.
600. No, we don't seem to have any of those.
No. Oh, I miss you too.
Are you ready to solve?
I was so hung up on it. I swear I thought it was I miss you, boo.
Great job. After the show, don't forget to pack your bags because you'll be going.
Oh, I
to
lost the puzzle
Greece.
round. Or the prize round.
Ancient Greece awaits you. Join
Ancient
us.
Greece that you can find in the skillet after frying up last week's bacon.
$3,000. The category is place.
Oh, Cozy
Contestant
Cottage.
number 3, please solve.
Damn it, she got it.
Shall we go ahead and start the round? The category is
I don't know, Pat, shall we?
let me give the wheel one final spin.
And that's another thing. I never see it. I have seen it land on the big money for the final spin, but I've never had it happen in one of my games. Food and drink again.
We have one C.
Beta carotene.
That's a fair bit of cash. Contestant number 1. Do we have any of those? No. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there are none on the board. I'm sorry.
I didn't even see what she guessed.
Yes, we have some S's. That's a lot of money you won there. Contestant number 1, would you like to solve? No, we don't seem to have any of those. I'm sorry, there are none on the board. We have one R.
One R. My God, I am not making much progress on this one.
Tonight. Contestant number 1, your chance to solve.
I was just thinking, I had no idea, but I was trying to work through what it could have possibly been, and I was totally wrong.
Yes, we have.
I was thinking the cetera. Oh, no more vowels. Okay. Oh, wow. Cheese.
Contestant number 3.
String
what do you solve?
cheese. STR. No.
Yes, we have some H's.
Oh, shredded cheese. Okay.
Contestant number 1, would you like to solve?
There we go. Another 11,000. All right. Well, I didn't make 30. I didn't break 30,000 for the final round, but let's see what. Yeah. I ran through my very limited vocabulary and somehow did not come up with shredded cheese.
And now the winner will.
Shredded was on my word-a-day calendar yesterday, but I used it today. Oh my God, the million is not in play, so this is going to be 34,000.
Please follow me over here.
No, Pat. How about you follow me over here? Because I have a gun.
As always, we will give you 5 consonants. R, S, T, L, N, and a vowel, E.
Snide and
Here,
consequence.
we need 3 consonants and a vowel.
Wow. Well, let's get the D out of the way, because I know that second word has to be and. Wow. Smoke and mirrors. That's what it is.
I was pretty sure you were going to get that one.
Now you watch, it's going to be 34,000 in that fucking envelope.
Only a limited time, so good luck and solve. Okay, let's see.
Wow! Look at that.
Ready to drive home in a new car?
Look at that. 46. That's the highest I've ever won for the final round. I've never actually seen that amount, but I think the most I've ever seen is 45. 45,000. All right. That was actually a surprising finish to that. Okay, well, I know it's a short episode, but that one I think is going to do it for me. I am suddenly wore the hell out. Let's switch this over here real quick. I don't know. I don't know what if it's just a long day or something, or if it's because it's hot. I'm just feeling right now. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a broadcast. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. Special shout out to Danger Ranger 90 for being so cool and hanging out with me during this entire broadcast. I want to give a shout out to Spider-Man _ Fortnite. Spider-Man Fortnite. I got a notification over the weekend that somebody followed me, and it wasn't during a broadcast. So, yeah. Thank you for following me, Spider-Man Fortnite. I always like to give a shout out to people who are my latest followers, but it didn't happen during a broadcast, which is weird, but that's okay. Maybe they were just looking at some of my old footage. Just a quick reminder, the episode of Sugar Pants Video Basement reviewing Night Beast is brand new, just got added today, so be sure to check that out. Season 2 is in full swing. This is episode 2 of Season 2. I've got 4 more videos coming out over the next 4 weeks. So be sure to check those out as I continue on with the reviewing of the bottom of the barrel of the cinematic basement. But as we discussed with Danger Ranger 90 before, just because I think it's crap doesn't mean I think it's bad. Maybe that should be my new tagline. Just because I think it's crap doesn't mean I think it's bad. So, yeah, Night Beast is a pretty good one there. Also, if you've missed out on some of my broadcasts, you can check out the rebroadcast on my video game channel, Nothing Beast Gaming. Links to all of my projects and everything are down below in the About page. So be sure to check those out. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe, be a fully interactive participant in the show. I will always do my best to make comments on anything that pops up on my videos. But basically, I'm just trying to get out there and brand myself, but I won't bore you with all the details. But Night Beast is a bad movie, but it's fun. And those are some of my favorite types of movies. Yeah, you look at these movies and you're like, this looks terrible. But when you get done with it, you're like, at least I wasn't bored. So that is going to do it for me. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of that right there. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will probably be broadcasting again tomorrow. Maybe not Wheel of Fortune, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be playing. I've got a whole lot of games I need to get back to. I need to get back to Dead Island. We started that one, and then I kind of stepped away from that for a while. Shoot, I can't remember the other games that I've started and haven't completed. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But definitely same time tomorrow right here on Twitch. So until I greet you again, y'all have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you next time.